Hey, ASG Alligator, this is Egan talking about your finale 2017 detail entry. Sorry if you hear any whining dog noises. There's a whining dog in this house. So, that's my excuse. Talking about your entry. The light here... Okay, first of all, the ceiling is really dark. I can barely tell what's going on here. And then you have this, like, light from Cold Front going on here. Or from the movie, whatever... How I Learned to Love the Bomb movie. You have this like style going on, but I don't know why. Like what? Why is? It's just weird lighting, you know. It looks very moody and not really red base-y. I like the look of these like pulley things sticking outside and how like the thing it looks outside. I think this could be like a really cool feeling of like a source filmmaker room or like a horror map or something in particular. But I feel like it's not very friendly or welcoming, and I feel like that's probably part of the point in the theme that you were going for here. But it's kind of weird, like how dark and unsettling it is. It doesn't really feel like I want to stand here and defend the point from incoming people because it's like so. Yeah. I don't know if that makes sense. Also, the ground here probably could have been a bit more interesting because you just have like really basic purple ground going on. Probably could have been a bit more interesting texture or even like detail going on there. These stairs are really distracting. How they're all the same blinding green. I almost kind of wish you had something like red up here, like hanging, like one of those world things that Void has in his maps, like the world props, like a miniaturized world prop, like hanging and dangling and spinning as a red thing. And then something red over here, like some sort of red lighting or just lighting in general here. It's very dark, kind of unsettling as I mentioned before. Let me take a look down here. I think this room looks pretty cool. I like the look of it. And I like if this was like clipped, but I couldn't walk over here. I think this looks good. It's kind of weird though how like low hanging this garage door is. I guess that's just like part of the prop, but you just like, it's weird, like as an actual route, very weird. But I guess it's detail, right? So it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, it's very white, very basic lighting. You know, and I guess that's like the point, is because it's like underground in a snowstorm, very artificial, of course. I guess it's just, it's a little like how basic it is kind of unsettling. You know what I mean? Like I wish it was a little bit less scary mooding and more like, instead of like just solid white bright lights, you could have had like yellow tinges to them and maybe less destroyed and purple and maybe a bit more saturatedly red or something. Like I feel like you can have this outdoorsy kind of look that's all spooky and stuff, as well as having like a more saturated, friendly, more inviting control point. You know what I mean? I think the general sort of layout too is really interesting and unique, like having this here with a whole bunch of like, oh, that's just like a texture. Oh, that's interesting. Haven't really seen that used before. And the general look to this, oh wow, that's just like a brush. Probably could have used like a smoothing groups. I don't really know how to use smoothing groups, so I probably would have tried it and not gotten it to work. But you can probably just like make this all part of a smoothing group to make it look a bit better. Maybe brightened it up a little bit outside. I guess that's the point, is just to be not so bright outside, at least. But yeah. So what would I say generally? Yeah, it doesn't... Oh, that's another thing too, is where is the spawn room? I know it's behind me, but it's like it doesn't feel like I can tell where the spawn is on this map. I mean, not just because there's no like resupply sign. Sorry about the noise if that was loud. But my focus got lost on my Windows PC. It's probably going to happen again in like 25 seconds because my network card, let's see focus. Aren't I good at complaining about things? I guess it doesn't really make a lot of sense that you'd have just like that sticking out of concrete, unless it was like going up into like a hole or something. Oh, that floor is very reflective. The room in general kind of seems a bit boring, I would say, like purposefulness. Like there could have been like a red symbol at least on the ground and a bit more mooding lighting instead of just white in here. Very white. Very particularly white and kind of like drab throughout the rest of the room too. I feel like it could have been a bit more invigoratingly, you know, this is the final area. Unless that was the point, is to be kind of spooky and moody. In which case, good job, because that's what it looks like. Alright, I hope that was a little bit helpful. I kind of feel like I was ripping and tearing. That's a song, right? A Doom song? I haven't played Doom, but anyway. Kind of feel like I was just shredding your map a little bit here, but I don't know. I guess I feel kind of particularly like it's not very friendly. I don't know. It's just like how the map kind of makes me feel, if that makes sense. But I mean, in that sense, I think you did a pretty good job. Wow, it doesn't line up. That's minus 10 points. Yeah, I think it could have been a bit more exciting, this whole last area. But originality, you got that down pat, so that's good. Like potential, but maybe could have been polished a little bit more interestingly, I think. You know what I mean, I think. Like polished just to make it look a little bit shinier and friendlier. I think. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful a little bit. See ya.